Good morning. It's Wednesday, August the 21st, 2013. This is the AGORACOM News TV. This is a program that we do Monday through Thursday where I go through various different companies' news releases and try to find the ones that stand out to me, and hopefully they result in you being able to find some good companies to do your homework on and find some investment winners in those companies. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM. On today's show, I've got 6 companies to talk about, a bunch of news hot off the presses today, and so we'll get right to it. The first company that I wanted to talk about is a company called Torex Gold Resources. They've released the last batch of results from their resource drilling program at the Media Luna target in Mexico. They continue to intersect high-grade gold, silver, copper mineralization over significant widths, and their zone remains open to the north, west, and south of the Media Luna magnetic anomaly. Highlights include one of their holes had 11.56 grams per ton gold equivalent over 19.9 meters. They had another hole with 10.55 grams per ton gold equivalent over 17.3 meters. There's a good quote from Fred Stanford, who is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Torex. He stated, and I quote, "This is a significant milestone for Torex and a major achievement by our exploration team. Together with Western Mining Services and AMAC, they have executed through a process that has taken us from discovery hole to what promises to be a significant maiden resource in just 18 months. Through disciplined execution of this process, they have now advanced the expected time of completion of the first inferred resource estimate at Media Luna to mid-September." He added, "With the mineralization open in several directions, the focus of ongoing exploration is to drill test the untested portions of the Media Luna West, and Todos Santos magnetic anomalies. In addition, a ZTEM survey has recently been flown over the entire property. As a result of this survey are interpreted, which includes new magnetic information from upgraded technology, additional targets will be generated both north and south of the Balsas River." End quote. So there's a good project in Mexico. They're getting some good high-grade gold, gold, silver, and copper. Looks like they've got a bunch of targets to drill at that project. Very interesting company. The stock symbol is TXG on the Toronto Exchange. Another company that had news out today was Goldquest. The headline from that news release is Goldquest reports 47 meters grading 6.90 grams per ton gold and 0.94% copper for a gold equivalent of 8.44 grams per ton gold at Romero from infill and drilling, and provides exploration update at La Guama. The Goldquest released assay results from 7 holes. 2 of those were infill at their 100% owned Romero discovery along the Tres Palmas trend, and 5 drill holes at the La Guama trend in the Dominican Republic. Quote from their Chief Executive Officer, Julio Espalent. He stated, and I quote, "The infill drilling completes the drilling to be utilized for the maiden NI 43-101 resource at Romero, which will be published concurrently with the adjacent La Escandalosa NI 43-101 update. The geophysical and coincident geological anomalies at La Guama remain unexplained, and we look forward to carrying out further exploration as soon as we can seek further mineralization." That end quote. Their stock symbol is GQC on the Venture Exchange. You know, I don't follow a lot of companies that are down in the Dominican Republic. Just not one of the countries that I get really excited about. but these are definitely good grades, and I want to do some more homework on this company based on those grades. And it looks like not only do they have resources at this project, but they've got a lot of exploration potential too. So again, I'm going to do some homework on that one, check it out a little bit more fully. The next company is Clifton Star. Clifton Star, the headline is Clifton Star intersects 2.46 grams per ton gold over 18.5 meters and 2.50 grams per ton gold over 17 meters at the Duparquet project. They released assay results for an additional 36 holes from its their 2013 excuse me, Duparquet project drill program. Clifton Star continues to obtain positive assay results from its drill program. The drill holes listed in this press release were not included in the recently published National Instrument 43-101 Resource Estimate Update, as they were completed after the May 6 cutoff. So, you know, obviously they want people to know that the resource has the potential of getting bigger based on these drill results that are outside where they had outside the material that was included in the resource calculation. They also noted that during the recent phase of drilling, approximately 25% of the holes of the drill holes tested the mineralization within the current pit shells in order to upgrade the category of the resource, while the remaining 75% of the drill holes were drilled outside of the current pit shells in order to follow and extend interpreted mineralization zones. So there you go. They feel that they have a lot of exploration potential. When you do a resource calculation, they design a pit to sort of analyze what could potentially be mined, and so they're trying to add to their confidence level in the pit design that they've done 25% of their drilling in, but then they want to increase the size of the pit, which could make the project quite a lot larger. They noted that they're pleased with these assay results within and surrounding the pit shells, and that the mineralization remains open along strike and at depth. New drilling results are also expected to be available for publication in the coming weeks. Their stock symbol is CFO on the Venture Exchange. So there you go. They've got a growing resource there. It sounds like they've got lots of potential to get a bigger resource, and they're aggressively drilling it because they've got a bunch of drill results coming out in the near term here. So that's another one I'm keeping a close eye on. Next company is Canamex. Canamex intersected 9.1 meters of 7.2 grams per ton gold, including 1.5 meters of 30.7 grams per ton gold at the Bruner Gold Project, Nia County, Nevada. These were drill results from their 2013 reverse circulation drill program at the Bruner Gold Project. Their company president and chief executive officer, Greg Hahn, commented, and I quote, "We continue to intersect stockwork gold mineralization in all holes drilled into the Pinellas East target. There appears to be a lower grade stockwork zone surrounding the high grade structure, which should allow for considering open pit mining of this gold zone," end quote. They go on that meanwhile the reverse circulation drilling program has focused on drilling the southern extension of the Pinellas East target, following up on the high-grade intercept in hole B1301 that was reported on April 23, 2013. Drilling is in progress, and results will be reported when 2 3-hole fans are completed and results interpreted. So they're drilling quite aggressively right now. Future drilling will test northern and southern extensions to the gold mineralization, as well as further characterize the gold-bearing zones. They go on that core drilling to commence in September. A core drilling program for the Bruner project is planned to begin in September, and 3 core holes are planned to drill into the high-grade zones at Pinellas East to help define the geology and attempt to resolve the several possible geological interpretations. Sometimes when you get these reverse circulation results, they kind of break everything up into small little pebble-sized, it's not really drill core, and so you can't really understand the geology. You don't get as much geological information from the reverse circulation holes as you will from the core holes. And it looks like they're very eager to try to understand the geology, which will help them with their target drilling in the future. Very interesting project. I like high grade in Nevada. I like any gold in Nevada. There's lots of gold in Nevada, and I'm very keen on projects in Nevada. So Canamex is definitely one I'll be following closely and doing some more homework on. Their stock symbol is CSQ, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company is Probe Mines. Probe announces continued high-grade assay results from its Borden Gold project in Ontario. Probe Mines has received further assays from its drilling program at the company's Borden Gold project near Chapleau, Ontario. Results for 29 drill holes were received and were successful in confirming the continuity of the high-grade mineralization on new infill sections, as well as continued improvement in the potential bulk tonnage mineralization through the infill drill program. Highlights include the new infill sections, confirmed continuity of high-grade zone, returning thick high-grade mineralized intercepts of 44.4 meters grading 4 grams per ton gold. Included in that hole was 14.3 meters averaging 11.1 grams per ton gold, and 41 meters grading 5.1 grams per ton gold. Included in that was 11.6 meters averaging 15.1 grams per ton gold. Infill drilling in the north, another highlight was infill drilling in the northwest sections of the deposit continues to define potential bulk tonnage mineralization with intervals ranging from 0.9 grams per ton gold and 3.3 grams per ton gold, including intercepts of 50 meters averaging 1.4 grams per ton gold and 19 meters grading 2.2 grams per ton gold on section 150M northwest. Drilling is continued on the high-grade zones, and results will be released as soon as they are received. There's a quote from David Palmer, who's the President and Chief Executive Officer of Probe. He commented, and I quote, "The deposit continues to distinguish itself not only with its high grades, but also remarkable consistency of the mineralization. The consistency is an important element that is often missing in gold deposits and should aid in the potential development plans with improved efficiency and therefore costs. Our priority now is to continue delineating and defining the high-grade zone in order to incorporate this into the economic studies." End quote. Their stock symbol is PRB. I like this project a lot. I like the high-grade elements in it. I like the potential bulk tonnage. Also like what Dr. David Palmer had to say about the continuity. Also very important information. This looks like a very exciting project. Again, the stock symbol on that company is PRB on the Venture Exchange. And the final company today is Kennady Diamonds. Step-out drilling intersects over 80 meters of kimberlite at Kelvin. Over 80 meters of kimberlite have been intersected in step-out drilling along strike to the northwest of Kennady's Diamonds Kelvin kimberlite. The step-out drilling, which is taking place approximately 50 meters to the northwest of Kelvin Lake, is increasing the company's confidence in the tonnage potential of the Kelvin kimberlite. They have a table on the attached on the drill results on their website that gives you you can see where they drilled or what intersections they had. Patrick Evans, who's Kennady Diamond's Chief Executive Officer, commented, and I quote, "We are very encouraged that the step-out drilling continues to intersect kimberlite well to the northwest of the main Kelvin kimberlite body. The delineation and infill drilling is contributing to our understanding of the kimberlite structure and geology and should enable us to develop 3D models of the kimberlite. Delineation drilling to determine the limits of the kimberlite emplacement to the northwest of the main Kelvin body is continuing." End quote. This is a very exciting diamond exploration project up in the Northwest Territories. It's right next door to where Kennady Diamonds was spun off from Mountain Province Diamonds, and Mountain Province Diamonds and De Beers have a joint venture that is one of the best undeveloped diamond projects in the world, and now Kennady Diamonds is having a lot of success with the exploration on their ground right beside Mountain Province and De Beers ground, and not only are they getting growing the size of the kimberlites, but they're getting some exceptionally good diamonds in their drilling, and they're doing a lot more analysis to get diamond grades out of that drilling. So they've got a very exciting project. The stock symbol is KDI on the Venture Exchange. That's another one that I'm watching very closely. I think this is a very exciting project up there in the Northwest Territories for diamonds. So that's the news for today. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what we do on a daily basis. We go through a bunch of news releases, try to find the best ones. The idea is to help you find a bunch of companies to do your homework on and help you find some winners in those companies. Now, what I do at the end of the week with George Chiolis, who is the founder of AGORACOM, he and I do a show at the end of the week, and I go through all the best news releases from each day and try to find the best of those to discuss on our weekly wrap-up show. We've had a lot of really good success with those companies in the best of the best in the weekly news shows, and I invite you to check those out. You can find all of our work on AGORACOM. The daily shows are in their on their main page, in their Small Cap TV section. You can find our feature shows. Those are our weekly wrap-up shows, as well as our leadership series that we're doing where we interview company executives, have them come on and talk about the industry and what they're doing in the industry. And you can find those on blog.agoracom.com. Or you can also look on my website at alanberryreports.com. I put all the shows that I work on with AGORACOM on my website as well at alanberryreports.com. So but that's a wrap on the show. Before closing, I always want to stress that it's important for you to do your own homework and speak with your financial advisors before making any investment decisions. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have a whole bunch more companies to talk about. Have a good one.